Load a contour. Load a contour. How to load a contour in Photoshop? You should to click the contour in the layer style dialog box, then and in the contour edit dialog box, and then choose load. Then go to the folder containing the contour library you want to load, and then click OK. And how to delete a contour in Photoshop? If you'd like to delete a contour, what should you do? Click the inverted arrow next to the currently selected contour to view the pop-up panel. Then press Alt if you use Windows, or press Option if you use macOS, and then click the contour you want to delete. And how to set a global lighting angle for all layers. How to set a global lighting angle for all layers. Using a global light gives the appearance of a common light source shining on the image, by the way. And you should to do the following now. You should to choose layer, then choose layer style, then choose global light, then in the global light dialog box enter a value or drag the angle radius to set the angle and altitude, and then click OK. And in the layer style, by the way, dialog box for drop shadow and inner shadow or bevel, and you should select use global light for angle, and then enter a value or drag the radius, then click OK. And the global lighting applies to each layer, by the way, effect that uses the global lighting angle. And how to display or hide layer styles. How to display or hide layer styles. You should, when a layer has a style, an FX icon appears to the right of the layer's name in the layers panel. And how to hide or show all layers styles in an image. You should to choose layer, then choose layer style, then choose hide all effects or shadow all effects. How to expand or collapse layer styles in the layers panel. How to expand or collapse layer styles in the layer panel. You should to click the triangle, then next to the add a layer style icon, FX, to expand the list of layer effects, by the way, and then apply it to the layer. And then click the triangle to collapse the layer effects, and to expand or collapse all of the layer styles applied within a group. Hold down and Alt if you use Windows, or Option if you use macOS, and then click that triangle or inverted triangle for the group, and the layer styles applied to all layers within the group expand or collapse correspondingly. How to copy layer styles. How to copy the layer styles. Copying and pasting styles in an easy way, by the way, to apply the same effects to multiple layers. And how to copy layer styles between layers. How to copy layer styles between layers. Number one, we have steps now here. Step number one, from the layers panel, select the layer containing the style you want to copy. Number two, choose layer, then choose layer style, then choose copy layer style. Number three, select the distinction layer from the panel, and choose layer, then choose layer style, then choose paste layer style. And the pasted layer style replaced the existing layer style on the destination layer or layers. How to copy layer styles between layers by dragging. How to copy layer styles between layers by dragging. In the layers panel, by the way, Alt drag if you use Windows, or Option drag if you use macOS, and a single layer effect from one layer to another to duplicate the layer effects, by the way, and or drag the effects bar from one layer to another to duplicate the layer style. And number two, drag one or more layer effects from the layers panel to the image to apply the resulting layer style to the highest layer in the layers panel that contains pixels at the drop point. How to scale a layer effects. How to scale a layer effect. How to scale a layer effect. A layer style may have been fine-tuned for a target resolution and features of a given size, and using scale effects allow you to scale the effects in the layer style without scaling the object to which the layer style is applied in a way. And you have steps here again now. Step number one, select the layer in the layers panel, then choose layer, then choose layer style, then choose scale effects. Then number three, enter a percentage or drag the slider. Number four, select preview to preview the changes in the image, then click OK. And how to remove layer effects. How to remove the layer effects. You can remove an individual effect from a style applied to a layer, or remove the entire style from the layer, by the way. And how to remove an effect from a style. How to remove an effect from a style. We have step number 1. In the layers panel, expand the layer style to see its effects, and then drag the effect to the delete icon. And how to remove a style from a layer. How to remove a style from a layer. In the layers panel, select the layer containing the style you want to remove. Number 2, in the layers panel, drag the effects bar to delete icon and choose layer, then choose layer style, then choose clear layer style. And then select the layer and then click the clear style button and at the bottom of the styles panel. And how to convert a layer style to image layers. How to convert a layer style to image layers. To customize, to fine-tune the appearance of layer styles, you can convert the layer styles to regular image layers. And after you convert a layer style to image layers, you can enhance the result by painting or applying commands and filters. However, you can no longer edit the layer style on the original layer, by the way, and the layer style no longer updates as you change the original image layer. And be careful here now. The layers produced by this process may not result in artwork that exactly matches the version using layer styles, and you may see an alert and when you create the new layers. Number 1. In the layers panel, select the layer containing the layer style that you want to convert. Number 2, choose layer, then choose layer style, then press create layers. And you can now modify and restack the new layers in the same way as regular layers and some effects, for example, inner glow, and convert to layers within a clipping mask. How to create and manage preset styles. How to create and manage preset styles. You can create a custom style, by the way, and save it as a preset, and which is then available from the styles panel. And you can save preset styles in a library and load or remove them from the styles panel as you need them. And how to create a new preset style. How to create a new preset style. Number 1, from the layers panel, select the layer containing the style that you want to save as a preset, and you should do one of the following. Click an empty area of the styles panel, then click the create new style button at the bottom of the styles panel, then choose new style from the styles panel menu, then choose layer, then choose layer style, then blending options, then click new style in the layer style dialog box. Number 3, enter a name for the preset style and set style options and then click OK. How to rename a preset style. How to rename a preset style. Double click a style in the styles panel, and if the styles panel is set to display styles as thumbnail, enter a new name in the dialog box and then click OK. And otherwise, type a new name directly in the styles panel and press enter if you use Windows and return if you use Mac OS. And then press select a style in the styles area of the layer style dialog box, and then choose rename style from the pop-up menu, and then enter a new name and then click OK. And when using a shape or pen tool, select a style from the style pop-up panel in the option bar, then choose rename style from the pop-up panel menu. How to delete a preset style. How to delete a preset style. Drag a style to the delete icon at the bottom of the styles panel, and then press Alt if you use Windows and Option if you use Mac OS, and then click the layer style in the styles panel, and select a style in the styles area of the layer style dialog box, and then choose delete style from the pop-up menu. And when using shape or pen tool, select a style from the layer style pop-up menu panel in the option bar, then choose delete style from the pop-up panel menu. How to save a set of preset styles as a library. Choose Save Styles from the Styles panel menu, and then select Styles on the left side of the Layer Style dialog box, and then choose Save Styles from the pop-up menu. And when using a shape or pen tool, click the Layer Style thumbnail in the option bar, then choose Save Styles from the pop-up panel menu. And then choose a location from the style library and enter a file name, and click save. And you can save the library anywhere. And however, if you place the library file in the presets styles or styles folder inside the default presets location, the library, by the way, the library name will appear at the bottom of the styles panel menu when you restart the applications. Note and be careful here now. You can also use the preset manager to rename and delete and save libraries of preset styles, by the way. So how to load a library of preset styles? How to load a library of preset styles? You have to click the triangle in the styles panel and layer styles dialog box, or layer styles pop-up panel in the option bar, and then do one of the following. Choose load styles to add a library to the current list, and then select the library file you want to use and click load. And after that, choose replace styles to replace the current list with a different library, and then select the library file you want to use and then click load. And after that, choose a library file and then display at the bottom of the panel menu, and then click OK to replace the current list, or click Append to append the current list. Number 3. To return to the default library of preset styles, choose receipt styles. Then you can either replace the current list or append the default library to the current list. Note and be careful here now. You can also use the preset manager. You can also use the preset manager to load and choose styles. You can also use the preset manager to load and reset styles libraries.